From Ravelo on the Twitch stream, what do you guys eat at GOG and why is it Bigos? We have a lot of questions showing up on Twitch, showing up previously submitted, showing up on Twitter about our next big publisher announcement and, who will it be? We said a long while back, we said our most important people we were working on were, at the time it was EA, Square Enix, Take-Two, LucasArts, and Microsoft. Now we've released EA, we've released Square Enix, we're left with Take-Two, LucasArts, and Microsoft. Has any progress happened on these? What do you want to share, Martian? Anything going on?
A lot of things going on. I mean, first of all, we definitely wouldn't like to overpromise and underdeliver. So please don't catch me by my word or anything like that. But LucasArts, we are working hard on this one, on a few more things as well. But and I can tell you how hard we are working on it. The first meeting I had with Lucas was 4 years ago, and I myself visited them twice and met them 2 or 3 times at different conventions. And then Guillaume, who's in charge of GOG, he was meeting them several times, and we were very close to making a deal. And then we found out that Disney acquired them, and actually we lost a lot of time on it. Not to blame Disney or anything. I mean, in such mergers and acquisition thing, things have to be digested internally. So yes, we are working on it. Whenever we'll be able to say, hey, it's coming on this and that date, we'll immediately do that. Yeah, it's my dream as well, LucasArts' dream. it's something what we have on our internal, tattooed on the back kind of wish list, and I would really like to put a ticker and play all of these games.
Yeah, so we have a question here from Stumpy. It's a delightful username. Stumpy, I see you guys are still doing Russian pricing for people from that area of the world for Age of Wonders 3. You talk about the fact that you're doing fair prices for everyone, but we all pay more unless we're from Russia. And I guess there's 2 questions. One is, do you think this is fair, and will we be doing this for more games than this one? So do you think this is fair, Marcin? This is a tough question, I think, to you.
Yeah. It is a tough one, because originally we said one world, one price. And we clearly see that publishers don't think that way, and games are theirs, so we cannot force them to do anything. They always might decide not to put games on GOG, and then you wouldn't get them. We wouldn't get them. I think it doesn't make much sense. What we did is we are refunding the difference between the US price and whatever other higher price you have, be it Australia, New Zealand, European Union, or whatnot. It is, however, a little bit more tricky when we would put the Russian ruble price into the equation, because if we would be rounding up everything to Russian ruble price, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, we don't have the CFO here, but we would be out of business fairly soon. At the same time, again, the same publishers who are asking for different prices, or content owners who are asking for different prices in different regions, they are fine for Russian customers to pay less. So we definitely would love to do that. Let us know what you think. I hope you're not against it. And Russia is probably not the only place.
Yes, Brazil.
There's Brazil, there are some cases in India. So there are cases like that. Why not have a lower price there? It would be great.
Sure, if you have feedback you'd like to give on your thought about that, drop it in our forums. That's, I think, more permanent than a Twitch chat, and more permanent than Twitter, because we have those stored. So leave us a note there if you think either it's a good idea or a terrible one. We'd like to hear what you think.
Yeah, and the reason for that, it's the lower buying power of the consumers in this market. So actually, I know it pretty well because
the burger index.
Yeah, not necessarily, but something like that. I mean, it is different. There is a little bit of historical layer. Like, for example, the Russian prices are not necessarily accurate for where the Russian economy is right now, but I think we'll be diving into the topic way too far. If we could offer, and we could, for some regions, lower prices to some lower income countries, then we'd definitely love to do that. So let us know what you think. Oh, alternative to Steamworks. It sounds really interesting.
Like GogWorks?
GogWorks.
That's terrible.
I mean, if we would make one, it definitely would be DRM free, so it wouldn't be anywhere close to Steamworks. Guys, and if you have any ideas, drop us. We are happy to hear, and maybe one day, why not?
I think the key to this problem, if we were to ever solve it, would be to make it really optional. So, I mean, GOG will never be a place where you have a mandatory client to play your games. So, if we could make it in a way that, we believe benefits players, as some extra features, without, taking anything away, the freedom of choice, then I think this could be done.
How can we as users support the DRM Free Revolution other than by not buying crippled DRM copies of software? Here's my shameless plug as sponsored to you by GDoc, who is the guy managing all of our questions here. You can like us on Facebook. You can share us on Facebook or anywhere else. You can follow us on Twitter. You can become part of our blog. You can follow us on YouTube. We're now obviously on Twitch, and you can tell all your friends. Accost random strangers in the street, but be careful, that might not be legal where you are, and tell them they should join the DRM Free Revolution as well. I believe that's pretty much all of your options for how you can spread the word. Hi guys, do you think the GOG community is sometimes a bit too naggy? For some reason, the Steam community seems to put up with everything.
No, it says swallow everything.
I was trying not to go for the vulgarity, but okay, swallow everything. I think passion defines our community, and when you're passionate about something,
Yeah.
you don't get mad at people you don't care about,
I think the recent case with the Age of Wonders 3, actually, and the fair prices, or not fair prices.
The good news.
Good news, yeah, I know. Give me crap about it.
Actually, you can say that this is a naggy if someone is writing, I don't know, like 2 full pages of negative feedback, but constructive one. Negative but constructive one. But I think if someone is really willing to do it, they really care. They really care about your service. They maybe they're not sometimes even putting it in a non-emotional way, maybe sometimes just a bit harsh and naggy. But I think this is really good, and the passion is extremely important to us. I mean, we build GOG from passion, and we get that you guys are also passionate about stuff. So
whatever we forget, beat us with the stick.
Yes.
No, come on, guys. I mean, when I read some of the posts, and it was hard because it was a couple hundred pages of posts.
I read them all. He read them all.
I'll admit, I read almost all of them, and some of them, I saw how much time was put into making a very logical and complex analysis and thorough review of what we have done and possible scenarios of what we could have done. I really said, wow, kudos. I mean, if we have community like that, it's worth to fight for it, and that's what we're doing. Thank you, guys.
I think that passion is what makes our users different. I think that means that, sure, they might be more prone to say, hey, I'm not cool with that, but that's important for us to hear.
From Armored Vehicle, do you think releasing more games in a week would be good for your business? As a customer, 2 games can be a bit slow sometimes. How many games a week would you like to have, darlings? Tell us.
Darlings?
Let us know, darlings.
Well, actually, we do routinely release 5 a week now. We do our usual week now is between 4 and 6, I'd say, because we try to release particularly classics on Tuesdays and Thursdays. New games come whenever they come. Sometimes they're on a Monday, sometimes they're on a Wednesday at 10 p.m. Polish time. Whenever these games show up, we release them on that day. So as a result, I don't think you can really say we're doing just 2 games a week anymore.
Well, somebody's saying 100 games a day. Wow. Welcome to App Store.
That's a little much. That's a bit.
I mean, it will be a reasonable low number because we still have to work on each of this game, remaster,
We want to give them their chance to be noticed.
And we
too.
have to give them the chance to shine. That's the concept of GOG.com.
Yeah.
But anyway, any ideas? Feel free to share them with us on our forums, on wish lists.
We'd like your feedback on what you think about the programming of this. Would you like to see us do more? We enjoy the chance to talk to you. It's been 2 years, I think, since the last time we did one of these on Ustream.
Although it was a bit of a monologue.
It was a bit of a monologue.
We enjoyed the chance talking to you.
And it was I think 320p back in the day. Now we are broadcasting in full HD. It's glorious. The fact that we can engage in these dialogue, I think, lets us kind of get grounded with what it is that our community wants. I think it's a good opportunity. So with that, I do believe we have to wrap this up because it is now 9:15 in Poland, and we all have to go home and get ready for work tomorrow. So thank you very much for showing up. And I am Trevor Longino, and this is Marcin Nowinski and Piotr Karwowski.
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much for showing up, and we will see you guys again.
Thanks a lot, and we are looking forward to your feedback.
Thanks again.
And for anybody, it's easy. It's Little Mermaid.
3.
Yeah, that's why he's bringing all this cutie.
Life's always better, down when it's wetter. The look of the Irish promo was back in March, and then we
I got 10 games. I didn't like any of them.
Although I won't lie to you, I have gone to our business development team and said, this game on Kickstarter looks awesome, but I've already backed 3 this month. We'll be good on GOG, so I cannot spend more money backing this.
Bastard.
It still seems like that would be tricky to arrange.
Okay, that was a marketing answer, and I'll tell you, yes, I like the idea, let's make it happen.
No, don't say that. No.
Yes,
No.
take my word for it.
Balls.
How many games a week would you like to have, darlings? Tell us.
Darlings.
Let us know.